What up, people? I do have an intro for you guys tonight,
Woo!
but before we get into that, I just want to say hello to everybody. Chris, how's it going, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's nice to see you. I hope it's nice to see me.
And of course, big shout out to the homie Dadpool. He's early, like, yo, he gets here before I do. This is my show. You're in the comments, which I love it. I love you for that. Big, huge shout out to you, yo. But seriously, like, it's awesome when someone does this. I love this, and he does it on Popcorn and Pints as well. I know when Worst Damn Gamer starts going live with his movie reviews, I know he's gonna be over there showing him some love. I know
he's in the game. He's in the Fortnite Friday.
Yo, listen, Dadpool is the #1 fan of our content, hands down, more than our significant others. They push us to do it, but they don't watch it. They're like, we gotta hear you. We gotta hear you guys and see you guys enough. I don't need to watch it. I know what you're gonna do and say. But seriously though, Dadpool, greatly appreciate you, man. So much. So much.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, do me a favor when you get a chance, shoot me. Now, I'm not gonna tell you when I'm gonna send it to you, because I don't know when I gotta get stuff, but shoot me an email of your t-shirt size and 2 colors you really like that would go together. Let me try to get you something similar to this. This is my little Christmas edition. But yeah, so shoot me an email with that, and of course your address and all that good stuff, because you do so much love. I appreciate that, man. I really do. But yeah, just to read his comments.
A rag or two.
A what?
A rag or two. I mean, I could send you a dirty rag or two. I mean, that's about all I got.
Hold that thought about the rag, because I do. Just listen to the intro. Let's get into it. Let's do another one. Another episode of Horror with Sir.Sturdy, that is. And this time, everybody, we're reviewing the movie Bleed With Me. And no, it is not a period piece. With that said, welcome to the madness. Welcome to the madness. I should have turned the volume up on that.
Yeah, that's all right, though.
But it's not a period piece, guys. It's not a period piece. And that's why when you with the rags, we don't, I'm telling you right now, though, if, I don't even know the freaking tampon things.
Pantex.
Yeah, there you go. Maxi. Mm-hmm. All of them. Even the Walmart brand. Any of them. Listen.
Wait.
If you guys want to get plugged in with Sir.Sturdy, we can make it happen. I'm just saying. We're all about equality. We're all about helping out everybody, and that's one of them. Tampons.
Yo, you know how Snickers did the "Hey, your whole being a diva" shit, and then they gave you a candy bar and you stopped being whatever the annoying person was?
Yep.
They can do one of those with tampons and be like, "Hey, you need to plug it up." Like, but sorry, we're getting canceled.
But the thing with that though is, who's gonna be? I mean, it would have to be a woman doing that to another female. Like, if it's a guy, that's not safe for us. I'm not doing that during that time. You know what I mean? During Shark Week, I'm not going to the wife like, you need to plug it up, because she's either gonna start crying or cut me, or both. Like, it's not gonna be. I love Bubba. Period blood is a different level. Sometimes you just got to march on. You know.
It's almost like the one that comes out the shower in this movie.
This movie was. It was definitely going to what Dadpool said. Definite slow burn. Definite slow burn, which we'll talk a little bit, talk for a couple minutes, then we'll get into our earliest ratings, then we'll talk some more. And I feel like the best parts of this movie was probably the last, for me,
6 minutes, 10 minutes.
I was about to say the last 10 minutes of the movie. As a matter of fact, yeah, it was around that time, because I remember was actually me and the wife were watching it up here, and Lilith was up here, and she had to go out, so I paused the movie, and there was like 10 minutes left.
Lilith is their white side chick, their snow bunny side chick.
No, it's not. Don't put those allegations out there. I'm not standing by that. Lilith is our dog. My dog. Don't listen to him. He's not doing any type of dumb shit. I'm not having that. No, no, no.
Hey man.
Listen, we crack our jokes. We always crack our jokes. But you ain't get me into no bullshit.
No judgment here.
But anyway, that was around. Remember when she's looking through something? Something falls. This guy. Something falls and like hits a floorboard, and she sees like a little box with a needle in there, and like a little bottle of fucking looked like old blood. I believe it would be drowned in Blood Lake. No, this was better than Blood Lake by far. I mean, the last 10 minutes alone was better than the whole movie of Blood Lake. Again, by far. Like, if this movie, I don't even know. The last 10 minutes of this movie were the best, but like I felt like the beginning portion of it, especially like the beginning portion of it before the last 10 minutes of it. So basically the whole movie, it just felt like it was a waste of time. There was nothing in between the buildups. There was just like this build up. Okay, take medicine, go to sleep. Build up. It kept being that like over and over. Then little things happen here and there, but nothing that really like. And loved the end how she just went when the chick came up on her and she just reacted like, oh shit, bang, and hey, that was probably the best part of the movie was that whole scene. Between that and I even like the scene where she's walking like just all bloody, just walking away, walking outside, just walking down the road and passes out, and then he brings her back, of course, because he's trying to help. But I'm just like, I don't know, man.
I got a bone to pick with this, and it's partly based on what you just said. And all of that, take the medicine, go to sleep, do some shit, take the medicine, go to sleep. Every single one of those instances, all you had to do was say, nah. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm good. Thank you for the tea, but I'm just going to go to bed.
She could. I feel like she kind of tried, but didn't really try.
She could have locked the door. I mean,
yeah. But it was just.
It was mediocre. It was okay. It had glitches and certain production issues and things that happened with the quality, but far from horrible in quality. More so, and mediocre in like the story, the drive, and like how it all goes, and some of the acting. Let's be honest, it was fucking subpar in some places.
Yeah, it was up and down. Shit, with that said, though, I'm gonna hop in and give you guys my review for this movie. I gave this movie I'll give it a 3.
Huh. See, I was debating. I was like, it's not bad. It kept my attention. It was okay. But then for the end of it, I think because the payoff wasn't as great, or it was just like kind of like if you would have kind of kept to this tone and this that you did for this last 10 minutes for kind of more of half the movie, I probably would have given it like a 7, 8 ish. Nah, I probably would have given it like a 6.5, 7. But it being, I was like, should I give it a 4? Should I give it a 5? I think I'll land on 4 with you.
4? A 4?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. It's fair to me. Shit, it's fair to me because I was debating between a 2 and a 3, but I was like, I guess it's a little better than a 2.
Yeah, it's not like a gore fest. It's nothing really that you're expecting when you look at the title or you look at the cover or anything. And then
Yeah.
as the movie starts to go off and it starts to progress, it leaves you very off settled and kind of like, okay, this chick is kind of weird, but then it leaves you feeling like, okay, what's going on? And then you finally start to see kind of what was happening and what was going on. And you're like, wait, is this about to be the illest reversal where the one person who thinks they're the one doing the crazy shit and kind of getting away with it has no clue what the person they're doing it to is, and they're
Mhm.
about to unwake that demon. And they kind of set it up that way because of how they were like, oh, I was stalked, and then that person kind of just went away type deal. She was always
Yeah.
at the edge of my block or whatever. And I was kind of hoping they would have used that as an opportunity to flip that at the end and give it a twist where the blonde was getting over and doing all this shit to her, but then at the end, it's this chick who was like letting it happen, and there's a whole big reason and a game that she was
Mhm.
playing to fuck with her and then fucking walk away from it. You know what I mean?
That could have worked too.
That
That could
would
have
have been
worked too.
dope.
But they just kind of, I don't know what the hell they did because I don't want to say it felt rushed because of how long and slow it was.
Hmm. Yeah,
3.5.
definitely not rushed. Definitely not rushed.
They took their sweet ass time, but not really. You know what it was is through this whole movie, for me, I feel like there wasn't good character development, so you really didn't give a shit about any of these characters the whole time you're watching this movie.
I
For
mean,
me,
it
like,
kind of was. I just think the actors themselves didn't do the greatest job of drawing the connection or showing some type of chemistry or anything like that.
it could have been a little bit of that too. I mean, it could be one of their earlier movies as well. I mean, it could be one of the first or second movies, which I get, but it was just I don't know. I just not that I had to connect with somebody in the movies. I don't have to connect with somebody in the movie to like it, but like they gave in the root for or really root against too much until later in the movie, and then they kind of I don't freaking know. Like the blonde hair chick, you almost want to root against her at some points. Actually, a few times because she fucks up in the beginning where her and her I don't know if there was it her fiance. They go up to their nice little cabin in the woods, and he's expecting to have a nice little time alone. Finally, wanting hey, we both work hard. Let's come up here and have some time alone. And then she just invites a coworker that she's worked with for what, a month? That's some weird
She's
shit.
worked at the place for 6 months, and then she saw her kind
Well,
of.
they were friends for like a month or 2 months or some shit. Yeah, that's right. She worked there for 6 months. No, you know what? Maybe they were friends for a little. Maybe they were friends for around 6 months though, because she did say she needed help with the printer. So I'm assuming that's around
Her first day or
her
two.
first couple of days. Yeah. So yeah, we'll say they were friends for 6 months, but still 6 months is early as shit in my opinion. To be like, hey,
You want to be the third wheel.
come stay with this cabin with us. Other than that, you know what I mean? It's different. Like, say if you found out you are a fan of like the same band, or you're into horror conventions, just to keep it in the horror realm.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's this convention coming out. I don't I don't remember where they said they were located. Let's just say they were in New York and they were going to Boston, which is about what 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah, it depends.
So let's go out there. We'll stay at the place where the convention is, and we'll get our separate rooms, but we'll still kind of be cool. You know what I mean? Because you're still in your separate space, your separate kind of things. Still getting to know each other as friends, and just kind of. But this was just like, yeah, you're coming over for the weekend. And
Yeah.
the boyfriend was just supposed to accept it.
Well, I mean, but at least by the end of the movie, you kind of get why or whatnot. You know what I mean? She felt like she was losing him and all this stuff, but even that was like,
Yeah,
the
but if that's
stupidest fucking reason for any of
was-
this, and like,
but you would think, hang on, back up to that though, because if that's the case, you would think that if she feels like she's losing and doesn't know why this thing, you think alone time would be the best thing to freaking.
yeah.
It could be just that. Honestly, what it could be, not even trying to be that kind of guy this time, but it could be just that weekend alone. You don't have to worry about shit, and just a good food and good fucking.
Hey.
Sometimes, no, seriously, like good food, good fucking to the point where you're exhausted. You go home, you feel
both
better.
need a dose of act right.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to hit the TV on the side, get the picture straight. You know what I mean? You got to
Mhm.
get straighten out those bunny ear antennas for like.
Get all the drinks and food and snacks you need for that day, at least for that first day, if not for the fucking weekend. And you do what you got to do, and that's what they. I mean, I don't know what else is going on in the relationship.
It's called bonding. I mean, come on. Companies
said he
do it
needed
as
some-
retreats with their employees. You know what I mean?
He said he needed some alone time. He said they needed some alone time, and they need some alone time.
No, because he's being a good guy. He wants it. He's fighting for it, but she's a dumb bimbo, and she.
Yo, you know what else was crazy? So at the beginning, where they're all in the kitchen talking, chit chatting and shit,
What?
chopping up the veggies, and this chick when
Yeah,
cuts her finger, and then she sucks on her finger. I'm like, what
yeah,
the
bro, and that's why I thought this was gonna be so much different.
same here. I was like, yo, if she's a vampire, dope. How are they going outside during the day? Then I'm just like, you know what? I don't even care, but I'm still cool with it. I'm still here, dope. And it wasn't that. Like
Or
this could have
she's
been a
demon,
cool
she's a serpent, and then they started giving you some of that vibe and some of the dreams or some of the visions that the chick was having.
Yeah, yes, they did.
They did so many things, though. I will say they did that well. They did a lot of different things to kind of keep you on your toes and keep you guessing and speculating on what might be going on. But I guess we're supposed to appreciate that and the fact that it is so long. We're waiting to see what happens and how it all unfolds, and then we're supposed to just be satisfied with the way it ended.
No, absolutely not. Because all that build up shit would have been cool if it built up into something.
Right.
And like say not only that, but built up more each say she had 4 dreams, right? And each dream built up more and more and more. And then the 4th dream or whatever is the reality. And that's when maybe it ends the way it ends.
See, and that's why
there's a bigger battle or something.
And that's part of the reason why I feel like a 4 is pretty fair of a rating for this, because I feel like they got 50% of the way, give or take. And if they would have had a little bit more of twist or a little bit more action, and well, not action in the sense of like Avengers fist fighting or but things, even jump scares, or because they tried to use music a lot actually, but it didn't have any payoff to it at the end of those scenes that they were using it for tension and stuff.
Same with like, remember when she was having like those weird blurry visions?
Yeah,
that really didn't build to shit.
I mean, gave her some insight. She thought she was tripping at one point, so then now she's thinking she's crazy. She doesn't know what's going on. We're like, wait,
it was weird.
She can't trust herself. She can't trust them. Is she giving her drugs? Is she helping with the drugs? Like,
you know what else would have made this story better is with the little. Remember the blonde haired chick? How she has the little sister that passed away or whatever.
Yeah,
is if say instead of her passing away, either she ran away, got kidnapped, or whatever.
Was living at the cabin, and she's been bringing her in to fucking feed her or something.
And say like it's years later, and this is her sister, and her parents told her sister died. And this is like, so when she looks at pictures, she just looks at that girl as it's her sister. She doesn't really know it's her sister or something. You know what I mean?
Got you. And it turns out it really is.
Yeah, and say of course she'll have a whole different name, whole different whatever. She doesn't even know she was adopted. Her parents never told her that. For whatever, you know what I mean? So, because maybe some just don't tell them that. I don't know how that works.
Who knows?
But say her parents don't tell her, and say of course, her parents are going to be Caucasian. Say her mother's a brunette, just for argument's sake, because she is. And maybe some similar, I'm not going to say they look just alike, but some similar-esque features. You know, you look like some people you're not related to at all. You have some similar features, or say something like that. So it's never questioned. But then she finds out later on, blah, 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 and then and then with both of them, because you don't know which one of them is out of it, insane, and then maybe there's some mental issue in their family, and with them, they're just violent or whatever, or they believe just something, because it would explain why she kills her at the end. It would explain why she's cutting her. And
that's what I'm saying. They don't explain why she's cutting her, why she's doing none of that, why she's drugging her, coming in the middle of the night. Like, not even molesting her, nothing. Nothing. Just a slit on her skin.
So she cuts herself because her sister died. Now, did she have something to do with her sister's death? Because you see that shit in the floors.
Who cuts themselves because the sister died?
The blonde-haired chick. Is that what
the brunette was being cut in the middle of the night.
No. Beforehand, before that, because remember how her boyfriend was saying like she She was recovering.
She was drug addict and shit.
Got it. So she
Yeah,
wasn't. And the other reason why I'm asking that is because like when she was cutting the one chick, I swear it looked like she was like pricking the side of her own finger or side of her foot or something and going across her leg. No,
No, she was cutting the girl's arm every night. A new cut.
Yeah. Yep. Because I remember the first day her boyfriend noticed it. The next day it's like, your arm is bleeding. And then later on he asked her how she cut herself, and she said, I don't know, maybe on the bed or something. And right there, he was thinking something. So I'm like, he knows what's going on. But
that's what I was saying too. They didn't explain if he knew what the hell was going on, and like nothing gets answered in this movie. Nothing gets completely answered or finished. It's like all this shit kind of happens, and as you're speculating and you're trying to come up with why things are happening, you never get the actual why.
And that there, my friend, is why I gave it a freaking 3, just because of the whole like, what the fuck. Like, you have all this stuff going on. You made us wait all this time for these last 10 minutes. You could have still had other things plugging in and making this so much freaking better. Making these, I mean, it could have even been to where they didn't even have to be sisters like that. They didn't even have to be that deep. They could have been from the same orphanage. Like, just something to make this, to make her being here make more sense and have a better meaning or a deeper meaning of why she's there. Like, have a better reason. That's the better word. Have a better reason as to why the hell she's freaking there instead of this shit.
I still don't get it. I almost want to watch the end of the movie again because I'm like, I know I missed something. Because she's out in the woods, she leaves, and then she comes back, sees the boyfriend, comes to the girl that she killed, to blonde.
Well, no, she was in the woods and she's walking down the roadway, and the boyfriend's driving up and sees her and stops, and then picks her up. He said, I'm going to help you. And then picks her up, drives her to the house, puts her on the, like sitting on the porch to sit her up so he can unlock the door and go in.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to open the door and go in first. And he does that. And then he sees his girl dead on the floor. And then, yeah.
And that's basically it, right?
Yeah, because I
didn't miss nothing, right?
I don't think so. No, because then they show her like looking scared and sad this whole time. And I don't remember what happens after that. I don't know if it just goes right off or if she runs off. I don't remember what happens after that. I really don't. I feel like a better ending too would have been she goes in there, maybe she kills them both. After he goes in there and he sees her, he's crying, she kills him, and then that's when she runs off with the blood all over herself.
Yeah, she just walks away, standing in the fucking middle of the street laughing and shit.
And that was it.
This moonlight in the woods, camera pans through some trees.
And then we got the
She's skipping along.
There was nothing.
I think this is when he picked her up. Yeah, I'm seriously like, yo, there's nothing else. Some weird slow motion scene with blur.
Yeah, so you have to go to like where he goes to he picks her up, he goes to the house, he eventually sees her laying on the ground dead, his girlfriend. And then the other chick's just kind of standing outside.
Okay, yeah, the car's pulling up now.
And then what happens after she's standing outside after he notices that she's, what happened? That's the part I don't remember. And I just watched this movie not too long ago. But again, most of that damn movie was a bunch of just fucking shit.
It's like it hit her that fucking the chick's dead. And it's crazy because all this started because she was infatuated with her.
Yeah.
So yeah, it hits her. What happened?
So she was infatuated with her. Here's the crazy thing. So she was infatuated with her because she was the one that was watching the blonde chick, right? That's what we ended up finding out.
Yeah. So the story she told about somebody standing at the top of her block was actually about her doing it to the blonde chick.
Yep. Because it's funny because the blonde chick is like, can you tell that? Remember when they're eating dinner? She's like, can you tell that story again?
Yeah.
And she's like, wait, who was stalking? She says something like, who was stalking who or some shit. And then later on is when she tells the story. But they weren't even mad. Like, the blonde chick wasn't even mad. And then come to find out, she is trying to... I don't know if she's trying to poison her or what. That's the part that had me confused. Because she keeps trying to take care of you. I'll take care of you. But she's like she keeps giving her medicine every night, sleeping pills every day / night. And then cutting her. And I'm like, okay, is she drugging her just so she can cut her arm?
Yeah, and what is she doing with the blood? Because in the one when she cut herself, she fucking sucked on it twice, and it's like, okay. And then the vision she had at the sink with the cup of the fucking blood, and then she goes back and she sees the blood in the sink, and it's like, and then she's not crazy at that point because she went to the cabinets and found the drugs. She had the pill, which she still had in her nightstand. So that shit was real.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck. I don't.
They could have did such a better job at just telling the story, telling a better story. Going with some of the stuff they went with, yes, but just if you're gonna have this movie be a slow burn, you need to have, like, with slow burns, they usually have something in them. Not all, but they usually have something small to pick up on, or just something you pick up on and hold on to until later on in the movie. And then you pick up on something else and you hold on to that until later. This didn't even really have that.
I don't understand the blonde and the cutting her, like, and then telling her the thing about almost losing the boyfriend and asking her and promising that she never goes away, and then this shit happens. Like, I'm so confused, bro, about
it. Doesn't make any sense. And then I'm still wondering, did the blind have something to do with her sister's death? Like, was she doing this to her little sister or something? And who knows? Maybe her parents took her sister away and they said she died.
I mean, we're only left to speculate, so.
Exactly.
I think that's a little bit of a stretch, but.
I mean, it probably is, but it gives us something. It gives us more than this shit did. But I got to give you guys something, though.
Yeah, or she killed her little sister and fucking no one ever knows but her.
Maybe. But guys, I'm gonna show you guys a couple things really, really quick, and we're gonna get right back to this.
What you got?
A new video game developer expo is coming to New York's Tech Valley region. One Upstate, a celebration of games and the people who make them, is coming to Albany, New York in 2023. Visit oneupstate.com for more information.
Link nice bio for that, and I got one more. This one's actually a teaser trailer to an indie film that's coming out in 2025. Shout out to Mr. Meat Hook on TikTok and YouTube.
That's nice.
Meet Daryl. It's called Stoner Snake. So it's gonna be silly, funny, that cheesy type of, because that's his like favorite style, that cheesy kind of. But here we go, and I can't wait for this shit to come out. You know I'm gonna support it. You know I'm gonna back it. You know I'm gonna get him out here for some interviews. I'm gonna get him out here for some movie reviews too. But here we go.
Snakes have roamed the earth for more than 100 million years. What happens when one snake partakes in one of man's favorite vices?
Let me make sure I understand you correctly. You blew weed smoke into a snake's face, and somehow it gave him mutant powers? And now he's eaten all of our edibles and all of our weed, and he's gone on a fucking killing spree?
Coming on 420, this snake gets baked.
What the fuck are you looking at, you damn dirty ape? What, you want the banana? Fuck you. Here, you want it? There's the banana. What you gonna do? Impress me.
Owie! Ouch! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ah!
Dressed as an ape, coming in to stab me with a banana.
Stoner Snake, blazing your way in 2025.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Stoner Snake. I'm here
Yes.
for it. I'm here for it.
Yes.
It kind of reminds me of one of your favorites.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Just cheesing it. Yo, if it's on the level of Thanksgiving, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. If it's on that level of cheese, and mainly it's the cheesiness, and then just the fucking the comedy, like that stupid humor, and it's a stoner movie. Like it's in the title, Stoner Snakes. So if you're gonna watch this movie, smoke some weed, get high as shit, get that silly fun high, that giggly high, and watch it and then fucking enjoy it when it comes out.
Yeah, apparently you got to protect your edibles and weed because the snake will get it.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Right.
stoner snake, that stoner snake will get it.
I got it. You know what I need to do? I'm gonna tell you behind the scenes, but
Oh, hello.
you know what I need to do?
It comes up on my screen. Oh,
Ah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah. I think I'm gonna have to hit him up.
Nice.
Just send, why not? Why not?
I like
But
it.
yeah, that looks fun. That looks fun, and I'm here for it. Chris just said he's here for it. I know James is here for it. I believe he's seen it. I'm gonna keep showing it on Horror Research 30. I may start showing it on Popcorn and Pints too, just to get it out there, because I love the indie horror scene, and the indie horror people start hitting me up. Hit me up. I want to start getting you guys on here more. I want to start interviewing you guys more. Reviewing your guys' movies for the indie films, the ones where you create your own stories, and also the fan films like the Friday the 13th and all those. I'm gonna start. I have freaking 2 right here, right now, actually. Fall of Camp Blood, and this one is what is this? It's still in the package. Hang on, let me crack it open.
Mm-hmm.
Roseblood.
Roseblood.
So 2 Friday, and they're all on YouTube. So you know what? Guys? I just came up with another idea. I think in July we're gonna be camping out with Sir Sturdy. We're gonna be watching Friday the 13th fan films and reviewing those. I'm gonna see how many I can find on YouTube.
Bro.
But camping out with Sir Sturdy is what we're gonna be doing in July. So be prepared for that. And we're doing fan films of Friday the 13th. Not only because I've seen some dope ones, like Never Hike Alone. I don't know if you've seen them all, but we're going to go back and do that. I know I reviewed it before, but Never Hike Alone, Roseblood, and a few others. And I may even do doubles up if they have, like, if these movies have sequels, maybe I'll do 1 and 2 of these. So instead of only getting 8 done, maybe we can get 16 done. We'll see. But that's going to be for the whole month of my reviews on Horror with Sir Sturdy, including the late night ones that I do on late night Fridays and Saturdays. Just that, because I want to show the horror indie community love. And in a couple months, I want to do an indie month where it's just reviewing independent movies. You guys send it to us. You guys let us know, and we'll review them and give you our honest opinions on them, and shout you guys out, of course, and drop the links to where they can find your awesome content. Because we gotta make this connection again. We were doing it so good a couple of years back, and it slowed down. But let's connect again. Hop on here. I still want to do the indie shorts. The indie shorts on here, like Jason. Come on, man, hurry up, bro. We need something soon because you always show up and show out. He's definitely one of my favorites, hands down.
Horror cult.
Huh?
What project was his that we did under?
Yeah, it was one of those. Not the cult one. We've done. I'll have to send you a thing. We got his books. I know I got his book too. He's the one who did the books and all that too.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you know him when you see him.
Yeah. No, but that's what's up, man.
But yeah, so I want to start. I'm gonna start doing this more often. Like I'm gonna do a month. I want to do 1 month, or maybe even split it sometimes, like half indie, half fan film. But I want to start showing them more love, getting more eyes on those, more eyes and ears on those, because they all really deserve it. And here's the cover of Roseblood. And I believe this is on YouTube. So
yeah, I think I saw that one. I was say a couple months ago. I think I went down that rabbit hole, and it was kind of cool. Like I spent like a week or 2 looking for a whole bunch of fan films. It was dope.
So I'm gonna put a wheel together. I'm gonna put something together for just those films, just the fan films of Roseblood, all that Friday the 13th fan films. And again, like I said, that'll be on the Tuesday the Tuesday show, the Thursday live, and either whatever night that I pod with, how I do my late night Fridays or Saturdays, whatever night I pod on that night, it's same thing. All fan films of Friday the 13th.
Nice.
And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do another month of that. I know I got Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There is one that I've been meaning to watch for months. That will be getting watched this summer. That'll be getting maybe even sooner than we think. I got some ideas brewing. Maybe I'll end June with that, and we'll kick off July with Jason. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm telling you guys this out in the live so you guys can make sure I do it. Sturdy.
That's it.
It's July. Where the fuck is the Jason wheel? The fan film of Friday the 13th. Where is that wheel at? Call me out.
Nah, I think it's done already.
No, it's not.
I
do
think it's
have
done
a list
already.
of a few.
Yeah.
I do have a list of a few, but I'll be working on that. I'll be getting that going. And I'll tell you what, as soon as I'm done with it on the next live, I don't know when that's going to be. The next live, when that wheel is done, I'm going to reveal it on that live for you guys. I'm going to show you guys the wheel for that. All right. But I think we're going to wrap this one up. This was a fun episode. This was a good episode. And the movie, I'm never going to tell you guys not to watch a movie because that's just not how I roll. It's someone else's art. So it's better. I'll say this. I guess it's, you know what? No, it's a little bit better than watch at your own risk because it's not like a terrible movie. I won't say that. It is long. It is a slow burn. But again, I'm sure somebody out there would really enjoy this movie. So
it's not that long, is it?
It felt long.
Like
I think
2
that's what it
hours
is.
and like 10 minutes or something like that.
I don't even think it was 2 hours. I think it was like an hour and 45 minutes. But it felt long. That's the problem. Because I've watched movies that are damn near 3 hours long. Avengers, not Endgame, the one before it. I like that one better. But Infinity Wars. That was what, 2 something? And it was a really good. It didn't feel like damn near 3 hours.
49.
This movie felt like I felt every second of this damn film, damn near. Maybe every minute. Maybe not every second, but every minute. And we got what we got from it. I'm not mad I watched it, but I'm not glad I watched it either.
Yeah,
But
I can see how there might be a following behind it.
You know what though? I'll say this. It's another movie I got to watch. And I want to watch a shit ton more. But again, July. These 2 movies will be on. If they're both on YouTube, they'll both be on there. I'm doing the YouTube thing just so you guys can watch it. My co-host can watch it. We can all watch it. And maybe I'll do some watch parties for those movies in July. Maybe. We'll see. But listen, guys, go to HorrorWithSir.STURDY.com for all of my content. You can see all my updates. You can follow all my social medias. I am still working on a Horror Sir Sturdy group. I'm being lazy with it. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but just because it's a little frustrating. But I think what I'm going to try to do is just get it together. Is basic with the questions and all that stuff with certain things that I want in it, and then just build upon after that. But get it so I can get it launched for you guys, so we can start having these awesome conversations in the group again. And when you guys are watching movies, post them in the group. Let us know what you're watching and all this stuff. I actually want to do something with that. I have some ideas brewing in my mind. I want to do something with that within the Facebook group to kind of keep it a little bit easier. Maybe doing a post like say every Sunday or Monday, movies for the week, and letting that stay up from that Sunday, having it pinned from that Sunday to that following Saturday, Sunday. You know what I mean? And just so like, hey, whatever horror movies you guys watch this week, post them here, but post the movie covers. So if anybody's looking for a movie to watch, this is your suggestions for the week. Boom. Yeah, I'm throwing that out in the atmosphere too, so you guys can hold me to that. Because that's an easy thing to do. Once a week, post that. I believe I can even set up on Facebook to make it automatic.
Pretty much.
Once a week, post it, pin it, take this pin down, take this post up. But be on the lookout for that stuff, people. Go check out Worst Damn Gamer everywhere. His link tree is in the description as well.
Yeah.
He does a lot of dope shit. He has a lot of dope content coming out. He just showed me some stuff earlier today. And woo, wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. He does Fortnite Fridays. He's back here on Horror with Sir Sturdy. He's back on Popcorn and Pints. I'm sure he has something brewing for Midnight Matinee. I know he has something brewing because he just does shit. Like he surprises you. He just he's like that parent that went out for milk and he finally came back like 30 years later. He's just like, hey, I'm back. And you're happy to see him. Milk's all spoiled and shit. He really went to buy milk and I don't know what the fuck happened. He just got distracted.
Time warp. I don't know what happened. I walked into a black hole. I came out fucking 30 years later.
Yep. He went for a gallon of milk, saw a Mustang, and then ended up with that. And then life just went down a crazy road for him. But
I don't know what happened. Next thing I know, I come out of it. There's no gasoline motor cars left on the road. They're all electric. It's fucking. We got robots walking around in houses like Rosie from the Jetsons and shit.
Oh man, we got a lot of wild shit. But seriously though, people, check out the content. Check out the Z Network content. That's also in the description. Some awesome fun creators in there. Check out the Scary Snobs over on the Scene Snobs channel. Yes, I am half of the Scary Snobs, but make sure you check out the Scene Snobs too, because hey, they're dope. The Scene Snobs are dope, amazing. Shout out to you guys. Keep being great, keep being awesome. Joe, we miss you.
What
Sean,
up?
shout out to you, bro. We miss you too, and your shows, both your shows. Come on, I know you guys are busy, but I miss you guys' content. Have a great night. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace. James, heal up.
Our Canadian brethren, Phil and Kyle, be well.
Yes, big shout out to you. Hope you